Richardson. Keoni has him ranked 22, and Ryan has him ranked 13, so just outside of the top 12. Keoni, you go first.
Round 2,
Great,
fight.
thank you. So, my argument is not going to be long. There's not going to be much, but do you know why? Because there's not much from Anthony Richardson in the NFL. It's another one of these cases where I have not seen him play yet, and despite him being a great talent in college and all that sort of stuff, we have not yet seen him play in the NFL. We haven't even seen him play in a preseason game. And so while I may be willing to move him up after seeing him on the field, as of right now, I can't put him ahead of the players I have, in front of him. And at a certain point, you're putting players in, and it's like, oh, well, I guess it's moving that player back, and that was Anthony Richardson. I'd love for him to do well. I want him to do well. I don't think he's going to do that great this season because they're not particularly a great team, the Colts. And maybe next year, great sophomore boost, fantastic. But as of right now, at this time, I don't think he's going to be, in the teens at the quarterback position, especially not 13 when you're putting him ahead of guys like Kirk Cousins and potentially even Daniel Jones. So I think it's too lofty a spot to put him at. And without having seen him play in the NFL and having big grown ass men come after him like their lives literally depend on it, the food that they put on their table is as a result of them tackling this young boy. We have yet to see it. So that's why I can only have him at 22.
Listen, he's going to be higher than 22 unless he doesn't play all 17 games. It's pretty simple. I have him playing on 17 games. The Colts owner said the only way he's going to get better is him playing. He's gotten a ton of first team snaps. He's playing all 17 games, in my opinion. Since 2020, the average finish of a quarterback who's either had 700 rushing yards or 7 rushing touchdowns is 7.5. His rushing volume for this athletic freak who is basically bigger and faster than Jalen Hurts, with the combination of having the guy who helped Jalen Hurts develop in Shane Osteichen, because he's money when it comes to the run game and quarterbacks. In 2021, again, when Hurts wasn't last year MVP Hurts, when he was not good, he took over play calling last 8 games. Hurts averaged 9 carries for 53 yards and 0.65 touchdowns. You give that to Richardson for a 17-game pace. That's 154 carries, 899 yards, and 10 rushing touchdowns. Again, that's probably a little high, right? Hurts is probably a little bit of a better runner, even though Richardson is more athletic. But if you look at the weapons for Richardson compared to that year for Hurts, Pittman is better than rookie year Devontae Smith. Alex Pierce, coming off his sophomore year, is probably better, 100% better than Jalen Reagor. And I like Josh Downs more than Quez Watkins. He already has better weapons. Shane Steichen's already gone through this process. This is a perfect situation for him to develop and give you the fantasy floor through the run game. We have seen multiple quarterbacks who aren't great throwers. Cam Newton multiple times, 21 Hurts, 22 Fields, 22 Daniel Jones. All finished as top 10 quarterbacks with not great weapons and not throwing the ball that much. So even this guy gives you just Daniel Jones' passing, where I don't even think Daniel Jones had 15 or 17 touchdowns, somewhere around there, right? And gave you the rushing volume this guy's capable of. 22, you're telling me that's where people who don't run go. It is a cheat code to have this guy on your team. This is the perfect quarterback you want to draft with number 2. Because this is the breakout quarterback. And if Jonathan Taylor, oh my God, could you just imagine a read handoff and you have to figure out if you're going to go with Jonathan Taylor or Anthony Richardson, 6'4", 250, runs a 4.5. The red zone packages, again, Shane Steichen, money when it comes to QB run game. That's the floor. That's the argument. That's the only thing you need to hear.
I also have Anthony Richardson in my mind higher than 22.
20,
22 to me is just a bit egregious.